Hello everybody and welcome back to Bedrock Survival with Fix. We are here in a place that you probably don't even recognize. You're like, what the heck is going on? So I was watching a BJW stream from Truly Bedrock and just so entertained. I've just been building and just hanging out, talking to him a little bit. And yeah, I did a bunch of grind. I did a whole bunch of grind, starting to work out sort of what's going to be over here, and I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's not a bad start. So we threw a roof on some of these parts, opened up some that are going to be windows, did some wool grind, and I think it is pretty cool. Now, last episode, I think you saw me put in some of this terracotta. I got all 16 dyes and put colors. That's just going to help me identify what goes where, just so I can start to learn it, so I can start to see, oh, that's stone, oh, that, you know, and eventually it'll come naturally, but that's going to really aid in the learning curve of where all my stuff goes, you know. Also, in between episodes here, I threw in these stairs, and you know what? I think it's okay. I think it's kind of cool. I think what we're going to do up here is we're going to do a little, what do you call it, fence, and then maybe a lectern, and maybe right on the lectern we'll put like the question and comment of the day, something like that. I think that could be kind of cool. And up here we have this area, and I really like this thing. I wasn't sure. I was not sure at all if I was going to like this extended roof, and I need to throw some stairs up still. In fact, maybe we can do that while we talk, can we? Maybe, can I get that? Can I get that one and that one? And all I need is this top one. I think we can do it. Okay. So, oh, nope. That works in Java. Why won't it work now? Okay, there we go. Thank you very much. Okay, cool. So here's what we got. We have this little area up here. This could be maybe, who knows, like a library, or this place is going to be so giant we can have stuff anywhere. Over here is going to be towers. These towers are going to be a good bit higher than this because I want them to peek out over this wall. So that means, by the way, this wall does now connect. I actually put in a little connector somewhere over here, actually. Over here. Yeah, over here. So this is going to be the way to get in from, you know, the wall. Check out the city. Check out all the progress down there. Oh, man, it looks so nice. And then come up here, and, you know, one of these ways we'll get in, probably, I would imagine, here. Probably, like front door. And then, yeah, that's cool. So back here is going to be some sort of glass dome. I definitely want this to be open to the sky. At least, you know, at least sunlight, if not open to the sky. Down here, this will be open to the sky. This is going to be a park. Same thing over on this side. And then over here, this plus sign and that plus sign are going to be two non-symmetrical towers that are going to kind of start the slope up of this castle. This is going to be a very vertical castle. So this will go up so high. These will be taller than it. And the big castle behind it are going to be substantially taller even than these two. It's just going to go up, 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 up. That way you're going to be able to see it from down there in the city, right? Sleepy time. I think what's going to be a really good idea, I'm going to try to mimic this a little bit. And whenever I do that, I actually may go around the bottom of this and put a real low level of andesite maybe, and really try to bring in all the different tones. Because then once I get up here, I think I'm going to transition into stone brick. So I'm going to start with cobblestone, just a little bit, like between 1 and 3 blocks tall, because we're going up in a more narrow tower right up here. And then we're going to go into smooth stone and stone brick sort of mixture. So I think it's going to be good. And then I don't know what kind of roof, but I think that's where we're going to introduce our first color into this, which is probably going to be red and yellow. I just happen to have I happen to have a rose bush and a sunflower, and I have a decent amount of bone meal now. I mean, not great, but decent. So I kind of feel like that makes the most sense for us here. All right, I'm a little nervous, honestly. So I have decided on these 2 colors. I was really thinking about doing 3, but I think I'm gonna go with 2, red and pink. And the idea is that it's gonna look like maybe the sun has bleached out a little bit, and I don't know which to go on top. Now, I would think that conventional wisdom is the darker is on the bottom, and then it gets lighter as it goes up, and that's gonna give kind of a sense of height, I guess, or grandeur, I guess, maybe. So that's what I'm going to try. I'm going to try it, and let's see how it goes. So we're going to go red, all red down here, and we'll go like every other block, basically. So we'll go 2 there, 1 there, 2 there, like kind of like this. Just give this a bit of a look. These two towers are symmetrical, so I need to make sure that I match it. But yeah, I think it's going to be okay. And then oh man, I don't know how many to go, honestly. So I guess we'll go. There we go. That's good. That's a good start. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Oh man, I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, it's not detailed like at all yet, right? I know that, but I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. I would really like to get an aerial view. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a backup and slip over into a single player world so we can fly around a little bit, okay? I'll tell you, the color is going to take some getting used to. It is for sure. But, yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's good. I think it's cool. I definitely want to leaf over this place. Again, this is supposed to be an aged castle, right? That's kind of the initial idea behind this entire thing. So yeah, so I'm definitely going to leaf over this place and maybe put in a couple places where the tower's breaking down a little bit. Put in some meticulations. I don't remember which ones those are. It's just everyone seems to love to talk about castle parts these days. But yeah, I'll put in some crenellations over here, you know, some meticulations. You know, I've been thinking about what else to do because I've been working on this storage place for a whole bunch of hours, actually, more than maybe it looks, because I've done and redone a few different things that just they're not quite doing it for me yet. And then something had occurred to me first. It occurred to me that I'm chewing through my resources like crazy and not really replenishing them. So I came down to the mine. And I wasn't happy with where the mine is because the mine is basically my old storage place. So I thought, well, I should redo the mine. And I thought, what am I still using a ladder for? Like, am I not above ladders at this point? Like, I mean, come on, this is my single player world. We're like 70 episodes in or something. So and then also it looks like crap. So here we go. So I made a water elevator that goes the whole way up to the top into the new storage area. And I have a nice place for it. Let me show you right here. Oh yeah, so this is where, so easily, you'll just come up here, you'll just drop off your stone just like this, like that. Cobblestone, where's cobblestone? Over here. This is all gonna be stone, that's all gonna be cobblestone, and this is gonna be variations of stone brick, I think, since I use that just so very much, right? So we'll have like stone brick and cracked stone brick and mossy and slabs and all that kind of stuff. And then over here is going to be what is actually over here? Andesite, granite, all that kind of stuff. Probably a wall for like blackstone and even nether stuff, because I think this may end up being a nether portal where I go to the nether, like right here. I think that'd just be so convenient. Over here, this is going to be probably ores. Yeah, this wall is going to be ores and gems and all that kind of stuff. And this wall is going to be hopefully for future mining stuff. You know, in addition, over here we'll have like dirt. I think one of these is dirt. One of these is dirt. Maybe this one is this dirt. Yeah, dirt and sand and grass and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so we actually now, this is going to be my, basically this is going to be my forever mine, right? Forever mine. Now, how do you make a forever mine? Because you do chew through resources at some point, right? That's just kind of part of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a mine cart. Actually, this is kind of what spurred me on, is I'm really low on iron. I only have like maybe 7 iron blocks left or something. So what I want to do is I want to make a room down here where you fall down, and this is going to be like a mining hub, right? So you're coming down in the mining hub, and then you're going to jump on a mine cart, and that's going to take you to whatever mine you want. Like, we'll have mines, you know, 1 through 8. And whenever 1 gets closed off, we'll make a little closed off barricade, and then we'll go into 2, and then 3, and then 4. That way you can just jump on a minecart, whisk you away a couple hundred blocks or so, very fast. Even, you know, we might even use ice, actually. Oh, that might even be better. Ice boats in the overworld? That sounds like actually a better plan. So yeah, that's probably actually what we'll do. Instead of minecarts, we'll do ice boats because they're so ridiculously, insanely fast. So yeah, so we'll do ice boats that go, you know, this way, that way, all 4 cardinal directions. And then once all those then we can just go further. Because I mean, man, ice boats, you can go a couple hundred blocks in a few seconds. It's very fast. I've been on the grind. So I got these tunnels going fairly far on, you know, all 4 directions. Not that one so much, but, and not that one. Okay, so these two of the 4 directions, I guess, we have. And I really need iron. I was actually going to make some iron bars to work more on the storage hall up there, but geez, we are like low on iron. I know I just talked about this last clip, but it's worse than I thought, actually. So what I'm going to do is I am going to work on expanding this a little bit, and if iron pops up, cool. And if it doesn't pop up, then that is also cool. We will just start branch mining a bit. So I'm going to go do a couple mining trips. Boy, this is the 3rd time I tried to get that shovel in there. I'm gonna do a couple mining trips, and then we'll come back and see how much iron we can come up with. I've done a bunch of work, and I ended up doing a live stream to just grind for some stone and stuff. I thought, oh, I'm gonna spend the next hour or 2 mining. Let me just hop on a live stream. And of course, inevitably, it went from mining some stone to building a bunch. And let me show you what we did. It turned out really cool. I was well, if I'm gonna mine for stone anyway, I might as well dig out a hole. And yeah, so I dug out a vault. And this is my vault. This is my vault for all my gems and blocks and goodies and stuff like that. I actually think it's a little too small, so I think it might just be for only gold. Eventually, only gold and maybe diamond. Oh boy, my allergies have started. I'm sneezing up a storm just out of the blue. I wasn't even outside. This is early in the morning right now. So yeah, this is how you get down. I just made this little, we'll decorate this, make this look a little bit nicer. But this is how, so if I need to get diamonds for my world, if I need to make some tools, I'll just come down here and I'll just harvest a diamond block. Isn't that cool? Isn't that like a cool sort of immersive way to come down and get my gems? I think it's pretty cool. I didn't completely create this. I've seen Iskall and some others do this recently in videos where they actually displayed all of their diamond blocks. I've never even thought of doing something like that. It's such a cool idea, but yeah, and then we'll just do this just to keep this from turning into a mob farm. Make it look like maybe some workers have been down here curating my stuff, whatever. But yeah, I think it's really cool. And I've begun the process of starting to mark out all these barrels and where everything goes. You can see the signs are starting. I will dye the writing on the signs eventually, just to help be able to see things and recognize it very, very quickly on what it is. But yeah, just some simple stuff like this will all be andesite, that will all be diorite and granite. Same thing with all these. These will all be 5 deep because I get so much of this stuff. Over here, I'd like to keep this for mostly future proof, like things like blackstone, basalt, netherrack, you know, that, well, I guess we have netherrack, but you know what I mean, all the upcoming nether stuff. And yeah, this will all be ores, and then these will all be random blocks. Like this might be concrete. I was thinking about maybe doing a color for each concrete, but honestly, why? Like, I'm never gonna have that much, so I think I'll just do, you know, like maybe 1 row of just terracotta, 1 row of just concrete, just concrete powder. That's fine. I'll never make so much of that stuff that I'm gonna have extra, because I'll just make a little bit more than I need generally. But I think I'm gonna wrap up today's episode here, because we did a lot of stuff, and I'm trying to keep these short so we can go a little bit of daily here. So I will see you tomorrow with we're going to work on the back of this and start to build it up. Maybe just one of these 2 halves of towers, and yeah, work a little bit more on this, and then we can start getting a better understanding of how this whole storage building is going to look from the top. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me, and I will see you tomorrow with another Bedrock episode. Okay, bye everybody.